cute or to be trite. I legitimately don't understand what they want with the women's suffrage movement, because I know that the feminist movement is all tied up with being pro-choice and abortion and Cecil Richards and Planned Parenthood. So if that's what you're talking about, you're not representing 50% of women in America. I don't understand what rights I don't have as a woman, other than you're angry that a woman didn't become president. It has nothing to do with gender. It has to do with you putting up a historically horrible candidate, and I'm offended by this. I'm offended that you think that you represent all women in the country. You do not at all. I assure you that if you're going on TV talking about how the government should pay for birth control and we should fund Planned Parenthood, there's 50% of the American women are out.
Kind of been from what you're saying, Megan. And
it angers
me.
You
can comment on this. Does this fit in that same box that the Women's March went in? Because we were all kind of struggling to find out, well, what is the unified message?
I was at that march and I kept saying, what are you complaining about? What don't you have? And these women, and by the way, it's reminiscent of the 1900s when the women's suffragettes wore white because they wanted to vote.
We know history.
Okay, but the problem right now is that they are so angry that they lost, that they're saying you're going to lose more votes. Or you're going to lose more rights. And yet every time the president talked about, promising to save jobs, putting America first, women entrepreneurs, these women were thumbs down. You're anti-American, anti-woman, anti-family leave.
Government-funded parenthood leave from the government, which I'm against, and I don't understand at this point, when Donald Trump may give you more than Hillary Clinton, why you're still angry with the idea that these women represent all women in America is absolute.
I go back to Charlie's comment. It looked like they were all sucking on lemons during the speech. But Nancy Pelosi her body language never looked like she walked into that room with an open mind. Like she was going to listen and digest this speech any differently than her preconceived notions of what he was going to say. But her big thing going into this, she had released a statement, there's no jobs bill. That's her new thing. But of course the White House and Donald Trump's response to that is, that's not how we're creating jobs. We're rolling back regulations and we're implementing tax reform. That's how you create jobs. Government doesn't create jobs. But Nancy Pelosi is going to stick to that point, and obviously she wasn't going to change her mind after the speech.
She was looking like she was waiting to get a root canal the entire time.
I do want to just say that when you look at these speeches traditionally, and usually we only see this at the State of the Union, so this was earlier than that. This was just a joint session conversation that the president had last night, or speech. That it's never warm and fuzzy, for whichever party is out of power. So just on balance, it's never like that. But this was exceptional in the fact that they were dressed in one color and thumbing the president.
And they don't speak